Hi everyone, and welcome back to Let's Get Technical. Today we'll be taking a look at how to use the green screen in the library. The library was able to purchase the green screen as well as gain access to Adobe Creative Cloud due to the generous donation by the Rotary Club of Meaford, so a big thank you to them. At the library, the green screen is currently located in the Rotary Club of Meaford project room in the teen department. The green screen is only available for in-house use, so unfortunately you can't take it home, but you are more than welcome to use it at the library. It's also very easy to reassemble, so you're more than welcome to move it around the library to record your videos or take your photos in front of it. For this tutorial, I've taken a couple photos and a video of Natashia in front of the green screen. Next, I'll show you how to edit out the green screen and replace it with our own background using Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Premiere Pro. Both apps are available for you to use at the library. First, let's start by editing the photo. To do that, we need to open Creative Cloud on the desktop. Then we can open Photoshop. In Photoshop, we can hit this Create New button to start a new project. I'll just leave it at the default Photoshop size and then hit Create to open a blank project. Next, I'll find the photo using File Explorer on my taskbar, and then I'll click and drag the photo to add it as a layer to the project. I'll resize the photo. Then I need to convert the image to a Smart Object layer. Now I have the option to select this Remove Background button. This process may look familiar as I talked about how to remove a photo background in my previous video, Let's Get Technical, Adobe Photoshop. A link to that video is available in the description if you have not seen that video yet or would simply like a refresher. And there we go, the green screen background is now gone. This tool is really useful for removing backgrounds that are one uniform color, so it works really well when you're using a green screen. Next, let's visit Adobe Stock to find a background to replace it with. To open it, I just go to File, then search Adobe Stock. Now, Natasha, if you could go anywhere right now, where would you go?
The beach!
Okay, so let's just search for a beach stock image. The Meaford Public Library has access to 750 Adobe Stock assets per month, which are available for you to use when you access Adobe Stock from the library. Now we can just scroll until we find an image we like. And when we find one, we can click on the image, then select this blue button to license it. Immediately, it downloads to my computer. Now I can find the file using File Explorer, and then I can just click and drag it to Photoshop to add it as a layer. Next, I'll just click and drag the layer so it's below the image of Natashia. And there we go, now we have a photo of Natashia on the beach. So the green screen is a really powerful and useful tool that allows you to insert other images or videos in the background. Now I'm just going to delete this layer and we're going to try with a different picture instead. To delete a layer, just click on the layer that you would like to delete and then select this trash can icon. Previously, removing the background was particularly easy because thankfully Natashia wasn't wearing any green. If she happened to be wearing green, when we used the Remove Background tool, we may have ran into a few issues. Sometimes that tool has difficulties differentiating the background from the foreground, especially if they're the same color. So I'm going to show you a different tool called the Background Eraser tool, which you could potentially use instead of the Remove Background button. To access it, we can right-click on Eraser, then select Background Eraser. We'll once again convert it to a Smart Object layer. Now we can just click and drag our mouse over top the green to erase the background. However, we can also see it's beginning to erase her as well. This is because we have it set to continuous sampling. To fix that, we can change the sampling to once by clicking this button here. Now it will take the initial color we click on, so in this case green, and it knows to erase anything that is of this color as we click and drag along the picture. We can also change the tolerance so it allows or prevents the background being erased depending whether it is similar to that color. So if we increase the tolerance, it allows more colors to be erased based off the green color we select initially, and if we decrease the tolerance, it allows less colors. So basically it tolerates more of a difference between the base color that we sampled and the other colors. I'm just going to Control Z to undo those changes and remove the background again using the Remove Background button. When using the Remove Background tool, it creates this mask, which you can then use the Paint tool to add or remove parts of the background. If you paint over the mask with white, it adds that part of the image back. And if you paint over the mask with black, it removes that part of the image. So say it accidentally erased parts of the image that you don't want erased, you could just simply paint over the mask with white to re-add that. During my Let's Get Technical Adobe Photoshop session, I talk about these tools a bit more in depth and allow a closer look at the different options. So feel free to check out that video if you want to learn more. Now we'll remove the background from a video. To do that, we'll be using Premiere Pro, which you can access from the Creative Cloud desktop. Let's open a new project. I'll just name the project Green Screen and then leave the rest of the settings at default. Here is the Premiere Pro interface. I'll be posting another video on how to use Premiere Pro in depth later this month. To remove the green screen, we can simply click and drag and drop the video into Premiere. Then we can click and drag it to the timeline to add it. I'll just zoom in on the timeline and mute the audio of the video clip. When I hit play, we can see a clip of Natashia waving in front of a green screen. I'm just going to slow it down a bit by right-clicking on the clip, then selecting Speed/Duration. Now I'll set the speed to 80% just to make the clip a bit longer. Before we continue, I can see we accidentally got a bit of the background that was in the green screen in the video, so I'm just going to fix that by going to Effects. On the left, we have Video Position and Scale. I'll increase the scale by clicking on it, and now we can see a box around the video, which I can then use to resize the video to zoom in and to reposition it. Now I'll open my downloads again and click and drag to add the photo as another video track on Premiere. We can see it's above the green screen video track, so I'm just going to move it so the green screen video is above the beach photo. To remove the green screen, we need to add an effect. Since we're already in the Effects tab, on the right we can see a Video Effects folder. We can open that and then we can go to Keying. Next, we want to add Ultra Key to the video. To add it, I simply click and drag and drop it on top of the green screen video track. We can now see the Ultra Key option in this panel. We're going to click this eyedropper next to the key color. When I hover over top the video, we can see that the key color is changing based off of where I'm hovering. Let's just click on the green screen. And here we go. We can see that it has completely removed the green screen from the background. There's also some other settings that you can play with. For now, I'm just going to increase the soften effect by 2. Additionally, we can see that the beach is a bit zoomed in, so I'll just zoom out by clicking on that track and then adjusting the scale size to 10. Now that we can see it a bit better, I'll resize and reposition the image. When I hit play, we can now see her waving on the beach. However, the beach track is too long, so we'll cut the clip by clicking this razor icon. Now we just click on the timeline where we want to split the clip. Then I can click on the remaining piece of the clip and hit delete on my keyboard to remove it. Now, when I hit play, we can see that the clips end at the same time. Now that we're done, I can export it by hitting File, then Export, then Media. We can also change the format here. For this video, I'm going to leave it as an animated GIF/GIF. We can change the output name by clicking here, and I'll rename it to green screen GIF/GIF. Then we can hit Export. Now exporting can take a really long time. I've actually sped up this clip so that way the video wouldn't be as long. So when you're exporting your own videos, don't be alarmed if you find it's taking a while. When it's done, we can go to File Explorer and then navigate to the Premiere Pro folder. And we can see the animated GIF here. I'll just double click to open it. And there we go, it's as easy as that. Now Natasha's on the beach. I'm sure we all wish we were there right now. There's also a variety of different apps and programs you can find online to remove a green screen automatically if you find these programs a bit difficult to use. Thank you for joining us for today's Let's Get Technical, and I hope you have a great week.